I'm going to begin by reading you first off, okay, what I'm going to present to everybody here on this broadcast, wherever we're broadcasting to. The following notice. I put out an urgent notice on X, all right, that if the Secret Service and the Department of Homeland Security's HSI do not seize evidence on the servers in Fort Washington, Maryland, and real Donald Trump is assassinated, I'm hereby calling for every able-bodied American citizen to, quote, do what we do, right? And meet me in front of the facility in Fort Washington, Maryland. Then we will march to the CIA's headquarters in Langley, Virginia to shut them down permanently. We are the United States of America, okay? The CIA's been overthrowing governments. They think they can overpower us. They can't. We're an exceptional nation. We're a warring nation. You mess with us, and you go to war with us, we have no choice but to resist. And the address is as follows. The Federal Communications Center, Department of Defense Security Institute, Interagency Training Center, Office of Special Technology. 10530 Riverview Road, Fort Washington, Maryland. I'm hereby volunteering to be the first one to breach the front doors if they're allowed to get away with this. Think I'm kidding? Hashtag FAFO. I mean, folks, at what point do we say we're being overthrown? They're trying to shoot our president. We know where the evidence is. I'm providing it to them. And I'll tell you how, what led me to know exactly what's going on here in a moment. But if anybody has a problem with the simple, lawful request for proper investigation by federal law enforcement agents of the information contained in my multi-year investigative report, then bring an MRAP when you come see me. It's now time to counter the coup. Mess around and everything gets released to the world. Semper Fi, mother effers. Okay? That's it. I'm saying it. That's what it is. Now let's get to the meat of it. Ladies and gentlemen, our top news headline is backed up with receipts. President Trump's assassins are communicating on child porn servers. Okay? I have so much overwhelming circumstantial evidence. We'll say circumstantial because I don't have Ralph communicating in child porn servers. But I have plenty of evidence that shows that his family is connected. His wife is connected to the CIA. His son was just arrested for having child pornography. And then we're going to take everybody down the rabbit hole, okay? Down the rabbit hole. This is multiple years of investigating. I have receipts, and I'm going to bring them right now. Everybody needs to know that the reason why Ralph knew where President Trump was is because he was given intelligence information in the chat rooms on child porn servers run by the FBI and the CIA have been running them, okay? That's how they communicate. That's how he knew where President Trump was. This thing that was reported yesterday about him, his son, being arrested for child porn, that guy's going to get whacked. Ladies and gentlemen, in images and videos, there are messages, covert messages embedded in those images, videos, and they're communicating in chat rooms. How do I know this? Well, I'm going to show you the Pentagon's Office of Inspector General. They caught 5,000 Pentagon officials on child porn websites. Why, are they all pedophiles, you think? Are they all pedophiles? Let's do some dot connecting, okay? Let's do some dot connecting, all right? We're going to do that right now, okay? Let's get to it, all right? Here's the report. The link is down below. This will be covered all day. Everybody that is somebody is on top of this story, and it's indisputable, all right? Let's go ahead and put it up on the screen. Breaking news, President Trump's assassins are communicating on DOD sites. The son of the man suspected in the assassination attempt in Florida against President Trump was arrested of possessing child sexual abuse images. Within those images are methods of communicating covertly. The CIA and the FBI uses those images to embed messaging, to communicate with their black operatives. So his name is Orrin Alexander Routh, all right? From our multi-year investigation, we strongly believe that Routh is a CIA asset who accessed CIA and FBI's child porn servers housed in Fort Washington, Maryland, to receive operational orders via chat rooms on child porn websites. The chat rooms on child porn websites operated by the FBI and CIA are used for covert communications by their black operatives. Approximately 3 years ago, our team was given a brief demonstration of the secret covert communication methods by whistleblowers with direct access to the system in Fort Washington, Maryland. The demonstration was facilitated on offshore servers with attorneys present for the protection of our investigators. And we were told that the chat rooms on child porn servers were used to maintain operational security, as the mere act of visiting a website is used as blackmail leverage. During the demonstration, we were shown 11 child porn website URLs and messages attributed to Chief Justice John Roberts. But we're not allowed to screenshot the information as evidence because our attorneys advised that we would be in possession of child pornography by simply screenshotting the URLs. So, since 2019, I've been involved in a comprehensive investigation involving sources with high-level security clearances, at the highest, actually. There is no higher level. It's SAP level. After 9/11, the technology was originally designed and utilized to apprehend bad guys overseas. But the Obama administration began illegally using the system against its political opponents. And here's the kicker. President Trump knows. In March of 22, we discovered that President Trump was aware of the technology being employed to overthrow his candidacy and presidency when he filed a federal RICO lawsuit against many deep state defendants. We now know unequivocally that Trump is well aware of the technology that was used against him because of the 79 references to a company called Newstar. Here's the lawsuit. You can go click through. But ladies and gentlemen, you need to know that 1 month after President Trump filed this lawsuit, which contained information that had to have been derived from top secret classified data. 1 month after he filed this lawsuit, the DOJ sought a search warrant to bust his door down at Mar-a-Lago. What a coincidence, huh? Of the many capabilities of this supercomputer housed in Fort Washington, Maryland, a little-known secret of the FBI and CIA was inadvertently revealed through litigation of a criminal indictment against the defendant charged with possession of child pornography, all right? And what was discovered, all right, here is the documentation right here, that the FBI was reportedly running 23 child pornography websites to try to ensnare users, according to an affidavit from the agency acquired by the Civil Liberties Union. And here it is. Websites 1 through 23, by entering a username and password, or accesses any section of any website where child pornography may be accessed, or uploads to file to any websites. The NIT authorized by this warrant will attempt to cause the user's computer to send the above described information to a computer controlled by or known to the government that is also located in the District of Maryland. I have the address, by the way. In the normal course of operation of the website, a user sends that requested data, right? The data collection is not a function of the NIT. Such request data can be paired with data collected by the NIT. However, in order to attempt to identify a particular user, to determine that particular user's blah, blah, blah. There's Fort Washington, Maryland. It was exposed that the FBI was running the child porn servers. There's the report right there. It's all over. You can go look it up yourself. Don't kill the messenger. Okay? Coincidentally, at the same time, a news report was published indicating that family member was arrested for child sexual abuse images. We discovered from Congressman Gates that President Trump's assassin's family member is connected to the CIA. Congressman Gates revealed on September 20th that Rout's wife, Kathleen Schaffer, is employed by a huge international publicly traded company called Maximus Corporation, which brags about helping the Department of Defense modernize its technology systems. Maximus has significant connections to the U.S. security state, CIA, and its headquarters just a few miles away from the CIA's Langley, Virginia. So based on this information about Rout's family member having possession of child pornography, coupled with our investigation, finds that child pornography images, videos, and chat rooms are used to embed messaging and operational orders covertly among black operatives. We are issuing the following urgent alert to law enforcement investigating the attempted assassination of President Trump: to seize all servers in Fort Washington, Maryland, as well as all hard drives, you ready? In possession of the CIA's Office of Inspector General, which were submitted by a whistleblower. Obama's coup minions in the Pentagon, CIA, and FBI are communicating via chat rooms and on child porn servers. All of the evidence of Obama's crimes against the United States of America is in possession of the CIA's Office of Inspector General. There is the address of the facility. There is the government's acknowledgement that the hard drives of all of the evidence that I'm bringing forth here, provided to the FBI several years ago, and it was, that the hard drives are now in possession of the intelligence community's Office of Inspector General, a very secure location. The government said there's no risk that those hard drives or any of their contents are going to be destroyed anytime soon. Now, here's the Office of Inspector General report on Operation Flicker. Operation Flicker identified exactly what I was stating. 5,000 names that ICE identified under Project Flicker. Several individuals used their .mil email address, and they accessed child pornography websites. The addresses are in the redaction as to what facility was used. The Pentagon has been using this. The Office of Inspector General for the DOD knows this. And this was dating all the way back to 2009. All right? This is not conspiracy theory. Pete Santilli is merely the messenger who has been involved in a multi-year investigation. If anybody has a problem with what I'm presenting, then tell me what's on those servers.
In 1776, the founders of this nation gave us something that had never existed before: a government by the people. We've had our ups and downs, learned and grew, and bled for freedom. Over time, we, the people, became distracted by the success that our hard-fought freedoms brought us, and bad people saw an opportunity. As we traded our birthright for cheap entertainment, our rights, our voice, and our power has been whittled away. Until now. Introducing Republic, an entirely new kind of social media. Republic focuses on local, giving activists, organizations, candidates, and small businesses the power to inform, organize, and act, all in a single place, enabling you to be the local hero your community desperately needs. No more covering up the truth. No more advertising-funded news. No more data mining. This is how we rebuild, rekindle, and restore our republic.
My fellow American patriots, I'm Colonel Douglas McGregor. By now, we should all know that as a talk show host, Pete Santilli has been fighting to defend our constitutional republic for over 13 years. As a U.S. Marine whose oath never expires, he's now calling upon you to do your part, to inform your community and step up as an American hero to help save our republic from being overtaken by communism. Join today and save 33% off your membership. Join now. Visit republic.us/Santilli. That's republic.us/Santilli.